say that the idea of bringing people from outside the country to destabilize wasn't, I didn't say they brought people to destabilize. What I said was that the idea, they actually brought people into the country with the intention that those people will come and vote for them. I think you understand? And they never realized, they never knew, they were never convinced that they were going to win that election because PDP was very, very strong on ground. So the fear was that they were going to lose the election. So the only thing they could do was to bring in people who could serve as mercenaries to come and win elections for them through the back door. But when the new PDP came on board and joined them and to form the APC and won the election, they didn't know what to do with those people. And in the process, those people became uncontrollable. Many people have spoken about that. You've mentioned a name now, although I hate to mention names. You've mentioned a name now, you've mentioned the El-Rufai.
Who these bandits are. We know where they are. We know what they want. What is left for us to conclude? If we are going to do negotiation, do it and finish it. If we are going to fight, we fight it to the finish. What is the big deal? We know everything. Why are we covering?
We know where these guys are. We know where they live. We know their parents.
You know them as a government?
Of course we do. They live with the same community we live.
So why is it difficult to get them?
That is the $1 million question that I should ask you.
We are trying to understand, for those of us who are now conversant with Zamfara, have never been there, and we hear you as a chief security officer speak tonight to say you know these people, but yet you can't get them. It's a head scratcher.
It is something that we are trying to all put our heads together. That is why, from what I can do as a governor, to have this CPG as a first line of defense. Of course, military are there, police are there, as well as civil defense, but they're not under my control. They are under the control of federal government.
Everybody knows it was started in Borno by the then Borno governor, Ali Sharif. He is still roaming the streets freely. Yes. When Yusuf was caught alive, who created it? The ECOMOG. Who created the ECOMOG? We have to look at the root cause in order to find a solution. The root cause of that problem, as we know it today, is Ali Sharif. He used them for his own political machinery. He armed them as his political thugs. He even made one of them a commissioner, but they became too powerful. And they had no option but to try an elimination, which was not possible.
Are hoping for?
Well, whether we like it or not, we are living in a global village. Let me use a very popular cliche. The world knows our situation, which is the reason why those who really are concerned about what's going on in this country, look, there are attempts by interests to take over huge territory, part of Nigeria, part of Chad, part of Cameroon, part of Niger, and turn it into the global headquarters of terror. Those in intelligence circles know this. I'm saying this publicly now. A lot of people know this. We must never allow that kind of thing to happen. We don't want to live under ISWAP. We don't want to live under Boko Haram. We don't want to live under Lakurawa. We don't want to live under...
You listen to these videos? Good. There's a reason for this video. Because at this critical time, the insecurity is worsening day by day. And the Boko Haram, terrorists, bandits, Fulani herdsmen, they are now in everywhere. Every state now, they are facing these challenges. So here is these videos, and here our military, government, and security agencies in general. But with this period, this period, and nothing is happening concerning the solutions to the problem. Yeah, they are talking, they are not acting. They are talking, they are still talking at this time, at this critical time. They are still talking. They have not come to a conclusion on what they are doing, what they have discussed, what they have concluded on. And then the military are not swing into actions. So by now you would have thought they will swiftly swing into actions to say this thing must stop. Do you understand? So I want you to take your time as you listen to this. These are the beginning. This is a genesis, because when you are facing challenges, when you are in a deep shit problem like this, you need to trace the root of the problem, the root cause of that problem. Then when you know that, you now look for a solution. The solution is still within. By the time you get to the root cause of the problem, then you find a solution. These are the root cause of the problem. These are the beginning where the problem started from, and we failed to do something about it. It becomes a problem today, national issue. It was just it doesn't mean it was just one state, 2 states. It doesn't mean no. By the time it gets to this, it doesn't mean don't worry, we're going to solve it. We're going to sort it out. We're going to look after, take care of that. That's not a problem. Let's discuss something more serious, more important. Nothing more important than security in the state, because that is the beginning. And every responsible government, this security is the first priority. Security of lives and properties are the major thing that every responsible government will provide for its citizens, even if you cannot even create jobs. Because if there is no even security, if the country is not saying you can't create a job in an intense environment like this, you can't create jobs. Even now, government did not even create jobs. The little one people created by themselves is a problem. They can't even go there and do the business. They can't go to their farm. They created jobs for themselves by farming. Now they can't go to the farm again. Can you not see the problem now? So now take your time, listen to this video to the end. Very important. Listen to Barrister Darlington on this video. We'll come back and talk about it, but don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'll be your guide. Don't for me now.
All the while we are giving advice and shouting here, should they say we don't like APC, we criticize ACP. All the suggestions being made to this party, this political party, APC, did they listen to you? Why are they waking up now? A government that meant business don't need all this fire brigade up. They would have started from the beginning. But because they are in bed with what is going on, that's why they kept quiet. All this thing they are doing now is to tell Donald Trump that we are doing something. We are doing something. Look, this is security details they withdrew from VIP with boomerang. People are saying, the people that went to America, did they see any police following American lawmakers or American state officials? There is security in America. In Nigeria, there is no security. Get it right. Don't just copy whatever you see elsewhere. You are living with terrorists. They are sharing bedroom with you. In America, such a thing does not happen. So you can move around in America by 12 midnight, by 1 a.m. As a lawmaker, as a free citizen of America. Can you do that here? So let them not endanger the life of these people. We have accepted them as our VIP, whether they are doing good or not. They are our VIP.
To me and you, we are not VIP.
Oh, no. What do you mean? Is it today? So you didn't know before, Abi? Eh?
What are we?
That is
VIP.
That is the society you have created. So you live in it. Chioma, we created this society, so we must live in it. Because from the beginning, when we said this thing, they did not listen to us. No attention was paid to advice given to this government. They did not listen. If they have listened, this thing would have been nipped in the bud. You don't nip something in the bud when it has escalated to this level. You don't. You don't. So whatever the lawmakers are doing, they are blowing hot air as far as I'm concerned. That's the truth. If they are truly lawmakers, they should have done something from the beginning. What are they waiting for? Do you know that up to today, these bandits have not been criminalized as the terrorists? Are you aware? They have not been criminalized as the terrorists. Gumi said that they are the good one and the bad one among them. So they are his boys. He said it in this country. That bandits are his boys. If anybody tries to attack them, they will not vote for that person. Gumi said it. And the federal government was there looking at him. So they have not seen this as a serious... In fact, they didn't see it as anything at all. All this withdraw, do this. What action follows it? What action? You told Fulani herdsman to drop their gun, Abi. Are you serious? So what would they be using to do the business of terrorizing people? Is it not when you agree that there is a problem, then you begin to solve it? They have not agreed that there is a problem. Gumi said that we owe these people. We owe them. And until we answer them, there will be no peace in Nigeria. He said it. And the federal government have not done anything about it. They kept quiet. So how can you believe that the government want to solve this problem? Tell me how. How? There is no serious effort. I mean, executive order from the presidency. Nothing. You just issue order. Fulani herdsmen should no longer carry arms. Is that the first time? Even Buhari, their brother, he made such a statement. He even said that they should shoot them aside. Did anybody carry it out? Did anybody carry it out? So please, if I am in doubt, because of antecedents, because of previous experience. When they want to solve this problem, you and I will see it. We will see it. First of all, the people behind this terrorism, they will bring them out. Prosecute them like they prosecuted Nnamdi Kanu. Yes, prosecute them. Let the whole world see them. You name and shame them. But that today, the federal government is even hiding their identity. They don't want anybody to see them. They are still covering them, treating them with kid glove. And you are telling me you want to solve the problem, Abi? You also how they disgraced Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya to Nigeria. You also when we are dragging him up and down in court. These other terrorists, have they been treated like that? The answer is no. So how should I believe that you want to solve the problem? Please tell me. Tell me. By the terrorists. Chioma, How many girls were taken away from that Catholic school in Niger? I thought they said it's 315. Is that not the number?
With their teachers as well.
No, just assume 315.
No, with their teachers. There were about 12 teachers abducted.
Oh, good. Please, how many have been returned? How many have been returned?
We heard that 50 escaped.
Escaped, Abi.
Good. 50 of them escaped.
Good. Then, which one returned, or which one did they rescue that you are celebrating in Aso Rock? That I am happy now that the students have been returned. Which one returned? Let me know. If you lost 20 of your item and you recovered only 2, and you are calling for a party, please, is there any wisdom in that? The other 18 that you have not seen, Inko? The one they returned, how did they return them? What happened? Is it the children of the elite or what? I don't understand. Were they selected? But Bayo no longer is telling you and I that they called them on phone. Did you hear that? That they called them on phone, they negotiated with them and they released. So you negotiated for the release of some, and others are still there, and you are going all over the place in the media and you are celebrating it. That you have their number, you call them. Which deal did you make? You made a deal for them to return some and then keep some. Have all the guys returned? The answer is capital no. So what are you celebrating? Please, the Nigerians, tell me, what is Bayo no longer celebrating? That he made a deal. Which deal? The one that are inside the bush with the terrorists, they are not human beings, Abi. Okay, when are they going to make another phone call and talk to them? Maybe the price will reduce and they say, okay, come and take some again. Abi? You can see where we are. That these lawmakers are there shouting. In a democracy, the most powerful arm of government is the legislature. But in Nigeria, they are the weakest. They are the weakest. No time to abuse. They are the weakest. Who told us that whatever the executive does, whatever they will just stamp it? And I cried out here that this is danger coming, because with what this man has said, that means we are in trouble. Look at the trouble now. Is it not this legislature that should put the executive on their toes? Call the president to the Senate or the yes, now call him. Come and tell her what is going on. What is going on with this security? But none of them, they're not born and well, make a call President Tinubu to come and explain what is going on. But they do this in routine in America. In America, where you have the most powerful man on earth, they must call Donald Trump to come and explain things that is not right in America. They will call him and he must come and talk to them. Here, to even invite the president to is like an abomination, a war. You dare not. Who are you to call President Tinubu to come and explain that what he swore to do to protect life and property is no longer what we are seeing? You cannot call them. You cannot. Rather, somebody is coming for banquet. You said it yesterday and I was laughing. Yes. Is that not what you said? They are going for banquet. A non-state actor. What role does that woman have to play that she's inviting Senate to placate them, to keep them quiet, so that whatever is going on, they should not bother? Ordinarily, this thing calls for a very serious interrogation. With this thing, they have gone for banquet now. Will anybody talk again? No, tell me. Look at government by deceit. Serious issues happening in Nigeria that you supposed to even intervene, because they told us that with you, in fact, you'll be talking to your husband as a Christian, so that what has she intervened? Nothing, except to call for banquet. Why didn't she call for Christian banquet too? Let all of us go there and do banquet, so that the problem will solve. You can see Nigerians, when some of us will talk here, they will leave the issue, the serious issue we are talking about, and they'll be chasing shadows. Look at where we are. A president will make an announcement, nobody will care, nobody will listen. Chioma, I bet my last couple, if Fulani herdsmen will drop their guns. I said that by next week you will hear. You now ask yourself, didn't the president say they should drop? You do not even give directives. This type of thing, you tell the IDP, go and collect the military. Oh yeah, move in. He just said they should. So whenever they are going to do, they will drop their gun, Abi. No, Fulani herdsmen, anywhere they are, they will drop their gun, Abi. He didn't say hand over.
The question is more about like enforcement. When you say they should hand over their guns, or they should no longer carry weapons, how to ensure that they do not. And they also talk about their own fears of being attacked, because it's now as if they are stigmatized. So whatever headsman you see may now be categorized as a terrorist, and people are scared of them, don't want to hang around them, or maybe may chase them away from their communities. Okay, Cross River State government saying they don't want to see them in their communities anymore.
Please, let me ask you, this Fulani herdsmen you are talking about, have we not been living with them over the years? In spite of what they have done, nobody cares, nobody troubles them, nobody bothers them. There is no state in the southeast where I come from that doesn't have Amawusa. And the only business they do is to go and sell their cow, maybe Gary Kidnaped, as they used to call it in Oman at that time. Now they have moved to Lokpa in Enugu. Every state in the south, they have a place where they do their business. Chioma, did anybody disturb them? Did anybody even question or harass them? We have been living with them until they brought this thing that started in 2016. I will never forget. 2016 that they started carrying AK-47. No time to their brother who was in office that time. So, you are looking at the problem. You are not looking at where he started. If Nigerians have cried out at that time and said, no, this is problem coming. But everybody kept quiet. But some of us were here shouting that look at them, they're coming, look at them, they're coming. Oh, they say you are making noise, you are making noise, you are a PDP, you are PDP. Is that not what they used to call me here? That I'm a Jonathan person, I am PDP person. Each time we point out at a very serious problem, people will leave it and start talking rubbish. Look at it now. Look at it. That's why I said that they are blowing hot air. They are not ready yet. If they are ready, you and I will see the effects. When they were ready for IPOB and Nnamdi Kanu, didn't you see what they did? Didn't you see how they went about it? Todd Bello is still in Nigerian soil, holding court to somewhere, holding some captive, some Nigerians captive, and this man is from Niger. Did you hear that they have arrested him? No. So when the government is ready, you and I will know. Forget about this thing they are doing. They want to divert attention and deceive as usual. They have been diverting attention. Please, when they wanted to solve this problem as they claim, Tinubu set up what? Cattle livestock ministry. Is that not true? Livestock ministry. That is, this ministry is for them. Remember that under Buhari, almost 4 efforts were made. Cattle colony, Ruga, whatever. The name of, there's nothing they know about the permutations. Just because they want to divert attention that they have tried. Meanwhile, they don't mean it to, they don't want it to. That's not what they want. You can see now, up to 4 efforts were made by Buhari. Meanwhile, that is not where they are going. They want to divert attention. Chioma, please, I said it here that look, Buhari, with the influence you have over these people, you can create an entire state for them. I'm not joking. With this Sambisa forest, you can relocate them there. Give them all the things they need. I mean, build a new city. Let's say this is Fulani city. They will have enough grazing land. In Niger State, they call them to come and take land. Don't take. We are not doing anything with it. Take as much as you want. Chioma, did they listen? Did they come for it? But they are ready to go the whole country, surround it, raping women in their farmland, in their farm. Something that you cannot even try with a Fulani woman. But the Fulanis are doing it.
They are not also being affected.
Who are affected? Look, listen very well. Forget about this thing they are doing. Nobody is attacking them. If they do, let them bring it to the public. After all, the cow is very big. You cannot steal a cow and move 1 mile with it without somebody catching you. What are you saying? Do you know that this cow, they write names on their body? Are you aware? They write initials, so you would identify your cow anywhere they take it to. Cow is not like a fowl or a chicken or a goat. You can carry in your body or what. Cow is so big. You need something to carry it. So for you to steal cow, it's not a one-man business or something. You can't go far before the owner will raise alarm and collect his cow from you. It's not possible. It's not possible for you to steal a cow anywhere and go away with it. For how long will you travel? If you carry truck, they will stop that truck somewhere on the road and they come bring out all this cow here. Let us see. Is it your own? Where is the receipt you used to buy it? Very easy to identify and very easy to apprehend. So let them not give me that excuse that they did what? All this one that they are killing people all over the place in their farm. How will those people be happy? You went to somebody's farm, you ravaged whatever he planted there and all that. And you want that person to be happy with you. Is it possible? Chioma, when did all these things started? You need to ask yourself a question. All of a sudden, the Fulani herdsman doesn't see anywhere to graze his cow, except in people's farm, except in people's family, family compound, except in people's village. What does that tell you? Please, what does that tell you? The cattle livestock ministry they created, where is it? No, please, where is it? Where is it? But you saw how they created this just to please them or to please them. Even created a ministry with a minister. Up to today, I have never had a Jega tell us what he's doing about the ministry. Nothing. Nothing. Tomorrow they'll bring up another one. I said tomorrow they'll bring up another one, and you are telling them to drop their arms. Are you serious? This arm that they have used to make more money than even Nigerian state. You want them to drop it? This gun that is giving them power. You want them to drop it? It's not possible. Except you use force. I'm not joking. Except you use force, these people will not listen to you. Terrorists are like the devil. That's why the Bible says, suffer not a witch to live. Devil. Look, if you go and start begging devil for mercy, it's a lie, yo. devil the mercy no dey in dictionary. You use force. That's the truth. When Thomas Paine was writing his heresy in UK, in those medieval period, the United Kingdom said, this man, no, we don't like you. What you are writing is not good. They deported him and shipped him. They called American go Vespucci. Come and take all this renegade. Take them to the New World, America. Let them go and stay there. The man followed them and landed in America and wrote his famous book, The Rise of Man. America now saw what he wrote there, that look, evil does not go away except you use force. They say, are you mean it? Of course. With that admonition, America has fought for their independence and liberated themselves from United Kingdom. They liberated themselves from United Kingdom and even moved away from Commonwealth. So all this thing that Nigerian government is doing, they are wasting time. I have seen how a government that want to do something, how they react over it. It's not like this. Seriously, it's not like this. As far as I'm concerned, the president is still pampering these people. He's not ready. He's not ready. Bring out those lists. Bring out those lists. Dislodge those in Plateau and Benue. Start from there. If you have not done that, you are just wasting time. There's no two ways about it. You are wasting time.
You know, some would say that you're just being very critical of this administration. That this is part of taking steps to curb insecurity. The headers have been told to drop their arms. They've been told to stop moving about and to instead go into the ranches. Wait now. The president has withdrawn policemen from VIPs, right? The president has also, he recently changed the service chiefs. Was it not just last month? All of these steps, you can count almost up to 7 things, 7 different times that the president seems to have been making moves to curb insecurity. Is that not enough?
It's not. I told you here. Look, I told you that you don't pamper these people. The moment the President Tinubu give order, all the terrorists in Plateau and Benue villages, IGP, deploy your men. If I see any of them in that village after 48 hours, you will lose your job. This is what I expect President Tinubu to do now. The moment this is begin to happen, and the other people see this man running out of Nigeria, Chioma, they will drop their weapon. In fact, they will go away with it. That's what I'm telling you here. You don't need to tell them. One man in the other side of the midnight, called written by Sidney Sheldon, the other side, he said he does not believe in the Bible saying that an eye for an eye. That himself, as a businessman, he takes an eye for the head. That way, people now give him peace. You know, people.
Said so
That is Sidney Sheldon. Sidney Sheldon. That is consulting Demiris. Go and read that book. He said that is how we are succeeded in business. Yes, when you see a man who takes just one eye for an entire head, please, will you want to joke with him? Would you want to joke with such a man? That's how things are done. It's like America. You went to America to go and commit terrorism. My dear, is that not suicide? Please, is that not suicide? Will you come back? But here, terrorists are clutching gun, coming to a meeting, talking with government officials, and after talking, they will drive back into the bush. Chioma, which kind of seriousness are you talking about here? Tell me, is that how a government is supposed to run? That we are getting all manner of insult from all over the world? Donald Trump is calling us a disgraced nation. And you went there to go and tell them. You went there to go and appeal to them. You went there to. He's not giving you condition what you should do in your country. Which other sovereignty are you talking? The terrorists are taking part of our sovereignty. Now America is coming to clear it. And you are telling me you're a sovereign nation. A sovereign nation is using phone call and be discussing with terrorists. A sovereign nation. You are talking with terrorists, Abi? You're a sovereign nation. What kind of sovereignty is that? Tell me. You have things. Look. The thing is cut out for you. Action. Take it. Yet you cannot. And you are telling me you are serious. Chioma, please. This thing I said here, is it not doable? No, tell me. Is it not doable? You start from the known to the unknown. At least we know of serious issues before you. Handle it first. Handle it. Then you see whether these people will not take off. When they see what is happening in Benue and Plateau, nobody will tell them to take off. And you are telling me they should drop it where? They should come and drop it in my house, Abi? No, you should identify where they should. Let them be coming one by one and be dropping the gun. You don't say yes. Is it how to give order? Herdsmen should drop their gun. Drop it to who and where? You should give orders. Be specific. As from today, all the herdsmen should go and deliver to the nearest police station. To the nearest police station. Drop your gun there. And if you are seen anywhere carrying anything like a gun, and you are not a security agency, they should gun you down. Did they put such a caveat? No, he just told them, go and drop your gun. Just like that. Just like that. Meanwhile, you have not even criminalized them as terrorists. You have not. You are not. Since 2009. You have not seen it fit. Rather, you are pursuing Nnamdi Kanu and his people. Self-determination group. That's the only person you can run quickly to call a terrorist. The real terrorists, you allow them to be roaming about, killing people. You have not said anything, and you want me to sit down and clap for you that you are making which effort?
Wait, Barrister, I'm asking you again. You mean to tell me that none of these efforts that the president have made is good enough?
It's not.
None of these efforts
I said
is tangible enough.
Capital no.
What step will he take?
No.
What step will the president take?
I have told you.
Applaud him.
Hold on. I told you what to do. What are you telling me? These people that are occupying Benue and Plateau villages, who are they? You are afraid of them, Abi? Then the real villagers are living in IDP camp. No, tell me. Is that not where to start from? By the time you dislodge them and people return to their ancestral home, I will say yes, something has been done here. Then these other people that don't have a home, they are not roaming about. You now go after them. Is that not how to start? No, tell me. People will come from outside Nigeria, come into Nigeria, take over part of the territory that you swore to protect, and you are not seeing it as a judicial. That is an infringement on your own word, on your own right as the president. They have taken part. They are taking part of your power, part of your sovereignty. For somebody to come from outside Nigeria is and take over part of Nigeria. They took over part of Nigeria, and you are there watching, and you are telling me with effort. That is where to start. Dislodge them from there. Then we can know that we now know that yes, you meant business. You meant business. When you dislodge them, go to Taraba. They are equally killing people and taking over their land over there too. You are aware of all these things. You are aware of all these things. These are things you're supposed to do right now for a start. Or, please, my dear, is that not possible? Is that not what you're supposed to do? That is where to start. If you are not done it, and if you are not willing to do it, then there's no deal here. You just want to talk. There's no deal. Yes. Start from these particular areas. Because we know of this. This is something that is within your reach. This is something you can identify with it. Yes, you can identify with it. These other ones you don't know where they are. They are in the bushes and everywhere. But this one, they are taking over a village. Not even many villages. Renamed it, take over their homes, and they are living there. And the owners are living in IDP camp. Can you imagine? And these are people you swore to protect. Now you let them in the hands of terrorists, and they are dealing with them. And you tell me you are making effort. What effort? Please, what effort? That effort is to protect life and property of Nigerians. You are not doing that. They did not take over their life. They have taken over their property. And you are there as the president. Do it. That is where to start. Not to buy another guy to come and tell me that he made phone call, and out of 315, only 50 was returned. The other was unko. Is that an effort, Chioma? Now you are telling me that they are making effort. Is that an effort? Please, is that an effort? The remaining students, what happened to them? They are not a human being, Abi. Now I should clap for you that out of this number, only this one came back. Whether you paid money or not. Since you say you talk to them, you have their number. Tell them to release all of them. What are they keeping them for? Now tell me, what are they keeping them for? Would you be happy that your friends or your neighbor's children came back and your own did not come back? And what did they even tell the parents of those remaining there? Nothing. And they may not tell them anything. Just like me as Sharibu, that even Buhari called the parents that he would do everything to bring that girl back up to today. Me as Sharibu is still with them. Chioma, let me tell you people. I'm not joking. You see this thing that people are doing, very provocative. You don't play the video of an Anglican priest.
No, that was actually a couple that was kidnapped in Edo State.
I said the Anglican priest now.
There was an Anglican priest.
Good.
The video I played.
Good. That Anglican priest is a provocation against the church. Seriously. Many times you see this thing happen over and over again, and the church and Christians kept quiet. Is that not provocative enough? That you go to a church, you collect all their children. How many Christian group or militia have gone to any mosque and arrested and cleared everybody and take them away? How many? Is that not provocation? You are preaching peace as a Christian. The other one is preaching violence. What does that tell you? And their leaders have not made effort to say, look, this must stop. And I mean stop. Rather, they will do lip service. Gumi is there telling you or representing their interests in a terrorist organization in Nigeria. This man cannot even enter Saudi Arabia. But here in Nigeria, he is being pampered as a lord. And the president is seeing him gallivanting all over the place. You can imagine. It's when you allow these things that the bigger things now manifest. If this government have taken steps from Buhari to this period, oh my God, this thing would have died. But they were playing politics with it. The worst of it all is that federal government officials were having meeting with the terrorists. They sit on the table. And they come out to announce it as if they made any big achievement. Bayo Nonoga will be telling us that he have the number of these people. We call them. It's a big deal to have the number of terrorists. You can call them. It's a big deal. You're a big boy. You know how many people have the number of terrorists? It's a big deal for you to have their number and call them and you talk to them. You know, yes, you are telling us. the achievement you have recorded. You are talking to terrorists and they are answering you while you are in Aso Rock. Eh? Can you just imagine? How many times did they call the IPOB members and then Nnamdi Kanu? How many? Chioma, how many times did any federal government official visited the south and say, come, you people come, what is the problem? What are you agitating for? What are you agitating for? Rather, they apply brute force, and kill so many of them that made Nnamdi Kanu to agitate. And now, they have done their worst. But the real terrorists that have sacked an entire village, that have kept the federal government on their toes, nobody, they are even afraid of them. Chioma, nobody. Rather, you see how they pamper them. Thank God for social media. Do you think they would have allowed you to see all this thing? No, they will not. If not for social media that are telling us what to go, you wouldn't have believed that this thing is happening. Is it not when we say it there, they say, where did you see it? Where is your evidence? Is that not what they will ask you? But we are seeing it now, we are hearing it now, even coming from their mouth. Ashiri, Ochitu. Can they hide it again? All the deceit, all the denial, they have even brought it out in the open. So if you are not in complicity, why are you talking with them? Why are you telling us all these stories now? Why? And they will deny that they never paid any ransom. They will deny it. Meanwhile, the terrorists even embarrass them when they intervene those girls. They ask them, come, did you molest you? Did we do this? They say no. Did we do this? They say no. Did you take care of it? They say yes. Now we are going to take you back safely to your homes, because we have made a deal with the federal government. You can see that they have made a deal with the federal government. Is it not a business partner you make a deal with? Chioma, is it not a business partner that you make a deal with? Nigerians, I hope you are hearing. So tomorrow, let nobody come and tell me that the federal government is making any effort. They are not making any effort. If they do, this thing will not continue like this. It will not. It will not. Seriously, it will not. They know what they are doing. It will not. Anyway, 2027 is coming. It is not left for Nigerians to decide. It will not left for them to decide what is going on. Let nobody come and deceive anybody again. That we are doing our best. We have done this. We have done this. If you cannot secure Nigeria, there will be no progress. Cure ED. Nobody will come here to invest in a state of insecurity. It's not happening.
Do you agree with Pastor Matthew Asimolowo that NYSC, that's core members, should actually be trained to help combat insecurity?
They should not. They should not even try it. They should not. Those youths who came from academic institutions where they went to put books in their head, nobody taught them to train what? If Nigerian soldiers that were trained abroad, in the best military institutions, if Nigerian soldiers that have signed to fight for the defense of Nigeria, if they could not take care of it, is it youth corpers that just finish writing the exams in the examination hall that will now go in? I don't think any parents will listen to that. You want to use my children for canon for Dabi? Stay in that London where you are. Don't bring that suggestion here because it will not work. Train them for what? Did the military tell you that they cannot handle it? Did they tell you? Let the federal government give them the right order and see what will happen. So if they could not give it to them, is it the youth corps that they will give the marching order? Everybody will come and make any suggestion. Recruit more policemen, recruit more military. The ones you recruited, how are they faring? Is it not in a situation of war from a unfriendly country that you talk of all these things? When you now go and look for retired soldiers and retired policemen and say, come, we have a problem here. Look at Nigeria, recruiting people because of insurgents. God Almighty. So if we now have war, what will happen? Chioma, if we now have real war like Russia and Ukraine have it, what will now happen? That means every girl, boy, mother, father, all of us will go to the battlefield now to fight it. They will tell you that you are fighting for your country. That is the meaning. Ordinary insurgents, as they call them, they have not even believed that these people are terrorists. So these are the people you want to go and recruit people for. And when we say that the government have failed, people will say, how? Is it not when you have failed to secure your people that you will see you as a failed government? Ragtag rascals wading gun all over the place, talking anyhow, and the government is seeing them and nothing was done. Nothing.
All right, Barrister Darlington, we need to take a short break.
Alpha, you listen to the video, yeah? That is it. Because now we are now running. President is trying to be serious this time. They are trying to be serious. Meanwhile, they are not serious. You know, they are not serious. If you are looking for a solution, like I said, the solution lies in this video you just listened to now. What do you want? Okay, we have issue of insecurity. Who are these people? Where are they from? Where are they? Where do they live? You don't know. Security agency said they don't know them. They will come to this village, they strike, Then they move to the next village. Then after the strike, then the police will start reacting. The security will start reacting. They are not proactive. They are reacting to issues after it must have happened. The incident has happened at Thick Lies, and a lot of things happened. Then they start reacting, looking for these people. They said they don't know where they are. They can't find them. Okay. Now, here is a governor who says, I know these people. If you are looking for these people, I know them. I know where they are. I know where they live. We know their family. We know their relatives. We know where they live. They come to the town after whatever they want to do. They will go back to wherever they live. But we know them. So what is the reason? Why have you not been able to arrest these people, put this thing to an end? He said he's not. He does not have control over the security, over the military, the police, even the civil defense. He does not have control over them. Okay, hey, who have control over them? Because this is a state. We are talking about my state. And I'm the governor, the chief security officer of the state, number one in the state. Hey, because you don't have access or you don't have control over this security that would have solved the problem. Hey, you pick up your phone, you call the Inspector General Police. Inspector General Police, the problem in my state is getting too much. How do we go about it? We need to get this sorted. The security said, okay, I will speak to my men. I don't know what is happening. These people, I don't know where they are from. What are they doing? The governor now said, don't worry. You don't have to worry. I know them. I know where they are. I know where they live. All I needed from you is to order your men to arrest these people, get these people arrested. I know where they live. Just come. I will direct you. I'll give you information. Governor is giving you first-class information. But yet, nothing is being done as regards this information. That's number one. Number two, look at this recent video of this my senator who says, again, repeated, they know these people. They know what they want. They know who they are. They know where they are, where they live, what they want. If the government wants to negotiate with them, negotiate. If you don't want to negotiate with them, let's fight it to the end, once and for all. Don't stop wasting our time. What does that mean? If you are sensible enough, you should understand the language of this man. It means that it is telling these senators, hey, you people should stop this. You people should stop. We know the problem. We know who these people are. We know the problem. We need to put head together and solve this problem. Now, if we want to negotiate with them, fine, we negotiate. If government want to negotiate, fine, negotiate. If you don't want to negotiate, fight these people. You know them. Don't pretend. Stop pretending. That is to say, the government is not serious. The government is not, it does not have the political willingness to solve the problem. It does not have the will to do it because there is a condition. So now, it means that what we are thinking, it might be what is coming, or we are closer to it, a Sharia country. Do you understand? Yeah, it's going to take time. Not now. Nigeria is a secular state, but hey, Nigeria is a secular state. Nigeria is a secular state. See what these people are doing now. Because once your president come tomorrow, sign this into law, it don't finish now. If this is part of Tinubu's agreement, deal, terms and condition, you don't know the terms and condition that Tinubu had to sign before he was declared the winner, before he became the president. There must be deal on that ground. There is a reason for same ticket, same ticket. Do you understand? So, hey, if this is part of the agenda, that when you come, Muslim, this is what we want, then after, we can do this. Now, he refused to do that. Maybe he doesn't listen to them. And now the thing is, this one is becoming a problem. You just need to remind him our agreement. Agreement is agreement too. If you fail to fulfill your agreement, that means we are going to continue this. That's why this man is not saying, we know them, we know what they want, we know who they are. If you want to negotiate with them to give you more time, fine. If you don't want to, you are the president, the chief commander-in-chief, the commander-in-chief. Deal with these people, fight them once and for all. Don't pretend, stop pretending as if you don't know them. Nobody is going to say we don't have insecurity challenges before, but it has never been this worse. That's what we're saying. Get this clear. So now, you look at all the videos. All these people are still working freely. So what do you want? It means that a government is not shutting down schools to say they have failed. And mind you, these bandits, Fulanis, terrorists we are saying, they are jihadists, Islamists, whatever you call them. They do not even believe in Western education. Now, the government is agreeing with them. Government shut down schools. He doesn't tell you when they are going to open it up for them to come back. At this insecurity, do they have dates, agreement that this time they are going to resolve these issues? By then, the student can come back to schools. There's nothing like that. I said this before. So now there's no communication. Students are at home doing nothing, and only God knows how long it's going to take them to go back to school. It means at some point these people are winning. Do you understand? So, if government is already serious, you yourself, you will know that the government is serious, is working, and they want to solve a problem. How do you explain to me? Barrister said it all. How do you explain? Criminals does not have mercy. This is a bandit who have already armed himself to go and arm another person, harm somebody. So when you are dealing with this person, he's already a devil. He doesn't care. Again, so you don't have mercy. If you don't have any business with them, if you don't have any business, any connection with them, any agreement with them, there's no reason of peace talk, peace deal with them. They have to be your enemy. You declare war against these people. You would have thought these people successfully killed an army general, brigadier general. Normally, army would have even struck, declare war in this camp where these people are. They would have declared war. Say, now want to say when I get power pass us, when I don't power our orga. That camp, that bush, anyway on a day, this country now will contain now. They're supposed to declare war. But hey, Brigadier Akpayo, they not do nothing. They don't do nothing. A governor ordered military to guide a school to prevent kidnapping of these girls. But somebody also make a phone call to withdraw those security, those military of the school, out of the school, so that their boys can go and operate and strike. And they did until today. You don't know them. They know no communications. Think of something. I'm very sure there is agreement. And this agreement is what is taking time to fulfill. The reason why we are having this and Tinubu is not talking. He knows. You would have thought as stubborn as Tinubu, as you calling he's stubborn, he's whatever, he's radical, he's this, he's that. You would have thought he would give a marching order to do this, to do that to the security agencies. But hey, there's a limit of what he can do. That's the problem. Now he's a president, he can do everything. But he can remove a sitting governor, but he cannot make order to stop this. If he's ready, you should know. And you should even see the body language. You should see the action from the military command. You should see it from the Inspector General of Police. How do somebody come telling you that they call bandits to release these people? They were friendly with them. They are nice to them. So how do you explain that? Anyway, please share this video and subscribe to this YouTube channel. And be your guide and follow.